Good heavens, are you still scribbling away with those dreadful ballpoint contraptions? How positively barbaric. I suppose you also eat soup with a fork and wear Crocs to the opera. Well, fear not, you uncultured peasant. Today, I'm bestowing upon you the knowledge of 5 fountain pens that even someone of your limited refinement can manage. Some cost less than your grotesque gel pen habit, which is frankly an insult to proper writing instruments. But we must start somewhere. There's a common thought running through the minds of anyone that's never used a fountain pen, but always wanted to. And that's, man, this kind of stuff is a bit intimidating. But here's the thing. Modern fountain pens designed for beginners are affordable, reliable, and honestly, they make writing so much more enjoyable. Whether you're a student taking notes, someone who journals daily, or you just want to make your handwriting feel special again, I've got 5 fantastic options for you. Let's have a look. Starting off this list is the Platinum PSQ 400 Preppy, and this pen is the definition of don't judge a book by its cover. At around $7 to $9, this is one of the most affordable fountain pens you can buy. But don't let that price fool you. The Preppy writes like a much more expensive fountain pen. It features a lightweight plastic body that comes in a rainbow of translucent colors, so you can actually see the ink inside, which is always useful. But here's what really matters, the writing experience. The Preppy uses Platinum's slip and seal mechanism, which means the cap creates an airtight seal that prevents the ink from drying out. I've left this pen unused for months, picked it up, and it writes perfectly on the first stroke. For a beginner, that sort of reliability is everything. It uses standard cartridges, comes in fine, medium, and even extra fine nibs, and writes smoothly on most paper. If you're curious about fountain pens but don't want to commit financially, the Preppy is your perfect entry point. Alright, let's talk about the Pilot Kakuno. This fountain pen is all about friendly design. Pilot designed the Kakuno specifically for beginners and even kids, and it shows in the best way possible. First, let's talk about that adorable smiley face on the nib. It's not just cute, it's actually functional. The little face helps you orient the pen correctly so you're always holding it at the right angle for optimal writing. The hexagonal grip prevents your fingers from slipping, and the overall ergonomics are fantastic for long writing sessions. The Kakuno is available in a variety of cheerful colors and uses Pilot's proprietary cartridges, though you can also use a converter for bottled ink if you want to explore that later. The nib options include fine and medium, and both write beautifully smooth with just the right amount of feedback. At around $14 to $20, it's quite affordable still, and the quality you get is exceptional. This pen makes writing feel effortless and fun, which is exactly what you want when you're just starting out. I've previously done a full review on this terrific pen, and you can find a link to that in the description below. This is the Zebra Fuente fountain pen, and this one might surprise you because Zebra isn't the first brand people think of for fountain pens, but maybe they should. What makes the Zebra special is its no-nonsense approach to fountain pen design. This is a very straightforward and reliable writer that's built for everyday use. The stainless steel nib is surprisingly smooth for the price point, which typically ranges from $5 to $10. Zebra has created a pen that's comfortable to hold for extended periods with a very nicely balanced weight distribution that doesn't cause hand fatigue. It accepts standard international cartridges, which means you have tons of ink color options available, and the clip is sturdy enough for daily pocket carry. The overall build quality feels more premium than the price would suggest, so if you want a dependable fountain pen that just works without any fuss or learning curve, the Zebra is an excellent choice. It's the pen I'd recommend to someone who wants to use a fountain pen for practical everyday writing rather than as a hobby itself. Alright, now we're getting into the heavy hitters with this pen, the Lamy Safari. This is probably the most recognizable beginner fountain pen on the planet, and there's a very good reason for that. I've done a complete review of this pen on this channel, so you can see that in the description below as well. The Safari has an iconic design featuring a molded triangular grip that literally teaches your fingers where to go. This might feel a bit unusual at first if you have kind of an unconventional grip, but for most people it promotes proper pen holding technique and reduces hand fatigue. The Safari is made from durable ABS plastic, comes in a massive array of colors, including limited editions that collectors love, and features a large, sturdy clip that can handle being clipped to thick notebook covers or even pockets. But the real star here is the nib. Lamy steel nibs are incredibly smooth and consistent. They're also available in a wide range of sizes from extra fine to bold. Plus, there's also a left-handed option. At around $25 to $35, it's definitely a bit more of an investment, but this is a pen that will last you for years. You can start with cartridges and eventually add the Z28 converter for bottled inks. The Safari is the pen that turns beginners into fountain pen enthusiasts because it shows you just how good the experience can be. And finally, we have something completely different, the Sailor Fude de Mannen. This pen isn't just a great fountain pen, it's a creative tool that opens up a whole new world of writing and drawing possibilities. The Fude de Mannen features a unique bent nib that was originally designed for Japanese calligraphy, but it's become a favorite among artists, hand letterers, and anyone who wants line variation in their writing. Here's how it works. Write with the pen at a normal angle and you get a fine line. Tilt it up a bit more and you get a broader stroke. This line variation gives your handwriting some character and makes doodling, sketching, and decorative writing incredibly fun. Despite its special nib, the Fude de Mannen is surprisingly beginner-friendly. It uses Sailor's reliable cartridge and converter system. The pen body is comfortable and well-balanced, though it is a bit longer than some of the other pens on this list. And at around $20 to $30, it's fairly accessible in terms of price point. What I really love about this pen is that it represents the creative potential of fountain pens. This isn't just about writing, it's about expression. If you want a fountain pen that will make you excited to pick it up and play with it, this is the one. And there you have it, my top 5 fountain pens for beginners. Whether you go with the budget-friendly Preppy, the user-friendly Kakuno, the reliable Zebra, the iconic Safari, or the creative Fude de Mannen, you really can't go wrong. And here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these pens, try it for a week, and I guarantee you'll start noticing your handwriting improving and actually finding yourself enjoying the act of writing again. The best fountain pen is the one that makes you want to write more. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more stationery content like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.